Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Todd Talk. Because when Todd talks, people listen. Hopefully, and ironically, over 1,000 of you at the time of this recording apparently watched my previous video, which was the prediction video, which is a record for Todd Talk. Um, I never expected to get that many. I'm surprised when I break 100 or even 300. But I checked today right before making this video, and we were like 1,003, and I'm like, awesome. Now, usually my reaction videos don't get that much, but that's fine. It's just the idea that 1,000 of you were at least willing to watch my prediction, and yes, you know where this is going. I am grateful, so I hope you'll stick around. Even though some of you downvoted me, yeah, it was justified. Before I get to my beatdown, my own personal beatdown, today's episode of Todd Talk is sponsored by, waiting for the camera to resolve itself, Home, a fantasy comic miniseries. This is actually my comic miniseries, and we are currently live on Kickstarter. I have the link in the description and the comments below. We are actually in our final 9 days of the fourth issue right now, and we are really, really, really close to our goal. So I really love it if you check it out. If you're into fantasy, knights, sci-fi, monsters, yeah, and this guy's a reward too, by the way. We got everything for you. So it's a comic series. I'm the one who writes it. I've got a great artist team with me: Beth Varney, Zach Som, Again, and I hope you'll check it out. So check it out in the links, description, and comments below. So yes. I lost. My winning streak is over. Roronoa Zoro beat Erza Scarlet. Um, Now, on a personal level, I don't feel conflicted because I don't know One Piece and I don't know Fairy Tail. This was actually one of those fights where I had to kind of just look at what I know instead of having a gut feeling. This was kind of like Amy versus Ramona, where like I know Amy, I do, but I didn't know Ramona at all, more or less, and so I had like no physical connection to them. So with these two, with Roronoa and Erza, I'm like, I don't know anything about these people, So I had to do the research, and my research was criticized, and I apologize. When I do research, if it's a character I don't know, especially if it's a character I don't know, I really just go to like their wiki pages, which apparently, as I found out in the Death Battle cast today, go watch that. They did a great breakdown on this fight. Is where they start. They look at the wiki pages as like their synopsis, their summary, and then they go into the shows themselves and find out like were these true or were these not. And not so ironically, a couple times I've gone to the wiki, they've left out a few things that have uh changed the fight. Terry versus Ken was one. I picked Terry actually, but in the wiki I read that it didn't talk about the Hakiosu Seiken, uh, which was one of the big things that he used to win. And with this one, even though Erza's wiki was powerfully detailed, I mean, they had like every armor breakdown that she had pretty much. And I mean, I looked at all those armors, I looked at every single stat boost, and that was actually a big reason why I picked Erza, was because of that breakdown. Whereas in the Roronoa Zoro one, though they mentioned a lot of his feats, they didn't talk about the hockey, which was one of the big things. Because one of the things I know was that he didn't have armor, or to my eyes, he didn't have armor. But apparently, hockey gave him this invisible armor and improved his sword skill even more. And had I known about that, maybe I would have picked Roronoa Zoro. Funnily enough, I did pick Roronoa Zoro before the video, and then when I did more research on hers and I saw all her armors, I'm like, there's no way she's gonna lose. But then she did, and it was because of like the hotkey. And they didn't say that, though they said that, and I noted in my video, that Zoro was fast and could even run fast underwater. They didn't say 9,000 miles per hour, and gosh dang it, if you're going 9,000 miles an hour, you're pretty hard to beat. So I do apologize to any One Piece fans I offended. It was not my intention. To any Fairy Tail fans, Chris Stanley, who felt that Erza should have won, I feel your pain, but they really do a breakdown. Again, watch the Death Battle cast that aired today. Um, they did a really good breakdown on why they said that Zoro won it. And in a synopsis, it's honestly because the progression of One Piece is further than the progression of Fairy Tail. And what they mean by that is that One Piece right now is between 700 and 800 episodes, where Fairy Tail is around 500, give or take. And in the course of the 800 episodes, there was a 2-year time skip, which I actually did know about, where Zoro became like the uber swordsman that he now is. And they even noted, hey, if we did season 5 Zoro versus season 5 Erza probably would have won. But because of the 2-year time skip and the ever evolving escalation of animes, that's how they roll, Zoro's just done more. So I didn't take that into account. I felt the armors were going to be enough. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. And I will use this much like I did with the Sonya Cammy fight. I will use this as inspiration to do even more research, barring watching all hundreds of episodes of whatever. Because even they hate doing that. They talk about that at the Death Battle cast too. How they have this was like one of the hardest battles to do, not from like a picking a winner standpoint, but because there's 1,200 of episodes plus the manga that you have to basically read or watch to decide a winner. And I will be honored to be on that research team to do such a thing, because I say, hey, I can watch TV all day, and it's my job, but I can't do that for Todd Talk because I don't have the time. So I will endeavor to do more for the next battles, which brings us to what they're dubbing as the season finale of Death Battle Season 3. Deadpool is back. I still can't believe I have to say this. They revealed his opponent on the Death Battle cast, and Deadpool is gonna verse Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're bringing back My Little Pony. This is not a joke. Okay, it is a joke, but I mean, it's like a joke battle. It's not like it's like haha, I'm pulling your leg. No, they're really doing this. And you, the people, are to blame, apparently, because this has been a request on the Death Battles for apparently a long time. And much like Starscream, Rainbow Dash, it kind of happened. They're just like, what if we did do this? Uh, so yeah, now apparently the logic behind this is that not only is Pinkie Pie tough, not only is she a party animal like Deadpool, but she also breaks the fourth wall. So yeah. Apparently also they apparently had a lot of serious battles they wanted to, I guess, end. They're saying this is the end of the season. This is a nice way to end it on a happy note or a funny note or something like that. Obviously I'm going to do my prediction video. Gosh. I don't even know anymore. I still can't get over this battle. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad that. Okay, I was a little surprised that Deadpool was coming back. I mean, there's only so many people you could put up against Deadpool that has a chance. Deathstroke was obviously a big one, and they always had the whole imitation. De, Deadpool was a ripoff of Deathstroke. It's well documented. So that one made sense because it's like screw who wins. We got to see who's the better. Is the original better than the copy? And he wasn't in this death battle. But Pinkie Pie. No, again, my knowledge of My Little Pony is limited. I actually got a crash course kind of at a con I was going to. They had this band. I showed you them, the Shakeups in Ponyville, who I noted in a previous one, and I had my Rainbow Dash makeup on, which I still love. But it's just. And they're promising surprises, they're promising twists, but I'm just like, is there really a way this pony can be Deadpool? I don't know. But I will do my research. And I go, yeah. Again, I'm gonna give this battle the chance it deserves, but it's just like, if you're going out on a season finale. Remember, last season's finale was Pokemon Digimon. And even though I called emphatically that Greymon was gonna win, and I did, and I was right. It was still fun to watch. And it's just like it's Pokemon Digimon. It's Red versus Tai, and this is my childhood and everything. So even though that the outcome to me was clear, I still wanted to watch it. I don't feel that here. I'm like, do we have to have this battle? I mean, I was talking to my friend Chris, who I mentioned earlier, a big fairy tale fan, and I'm like, if they had switched this battle, which they still could have done this battle, but if they switched this with Hulk Doomsday, that would have been like the perfect capper on the season. This true clash of mythical titans and like this beatdown, smackdown, bloodbath, head impaling spoilers. Um, match. That would have been the perfect way to end it, and it would have been a big fan base. And to my recollection, that Hulk Doomsday has been one of the fastest, highest viewed death battles of like this season. Because they go up at a certain rate. The Hulk Doomsday, despite being out basically a month ago, it's got like 4 to 5 million views, I think, at the time of recording. So I mean, like, and that's better than like a lot of the other death battles this season. I mean, some of them have honestly struggled to crack a million, um, and some of them are still way below Hulk vs Doomsday despite being out months. So that was impressive. So I feel like they should have done that. This is really going to be the season finale. But we'll just see. Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie. Dear gosh, man. Oh, wow. Okay, so with that, I am ending this 30-second episode of Todd Talk. I want to again encourage you to check out the Kickstarter for Home #4, and we offer the entire series, all the comics I held up earlier, as part of the rewards if you pledge high enough. $5 actually gets you the whole series digitally so far. Then we got physical copies. We have cosplay rewards. Cosplayer AZ Power Girl is coming to help us out, and then we have my Shreef plushie. This guy's for sale, or sorry, for a pledging reward sale, whatever. And we got a lot. We can get drawn to the comic and a lot more. So check it out via the links below, and I hope you'll help us be a success. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I know you were listening, even if we haven't reached 1,000 views like we did last time. And I will see you around.